In this video, let me explain how to write EMI calculations using PHP. So in order to work with PHP, you require XAMPP server. Ensure that you are installed XAMPP server. If XAMPP server is installed, then you can able to execute the PHP coding. And here is the formula in order to calculate the EMI. So where E stands for EMI, P is the principal amount, R is the monthly rate of interest. You can give the rate of interest per year, so that you can divide by 12, then you'll get the monthly rate of interest. And n is the number of months. So 1 plus r to the power of n divided by 1 plus r to the power of n minus 1. So this is the formula we'll use to calculate the EMI. And ensure that you are running Apache server here. Even SQL is not running, is not a problem, but you need to run the Apache server in order to execute the SQL script. PHP script. And you need to keep your PHP files in the exam folder. Inside that there is htdocs. Inside that you can make a folder and then you have to write the file over there. I'll show and I'll write it and I'll show. If you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. So subscription is very simple, and below the video you can see there is a subscribe button. Click on this. Subscribe is a free actually. So if you subscribe, probably what are the videos we publish, you can easily able to view it. And for us, if you subscribe, we can understand what are our users and who are our subscribers, and correspondingly we can provide you better videos. Fine. So please subscribe. So let's start. Let's learn how to write the code for the same. So here I'm using Notepad++ as editor. We can type the code over here. And first you ensure that your exam server is running here. So you can see that exam server is running, and the Apache server we need to use. And also we need to store this file in htdocs, and then we have a 10 programs here, and then we'll write a new calculator.php. That is a file actually. I just created the file. So new EMI calculator.php. Fine. Let's start with that. Let's say table. Even PHP file will have the HTML content, and wherever you want to use PHP, you have to use the PHP tag, that is $PHP. Right. So let's say yet, then slash yet. So here you can say EMI calculator. So then we write our body. So save this file. Then we'll go to the browser. So here you have to write localhost slash, what are the folder names? So in this case, so this is the PHP program. So therefore I have to say 0 PHP programs slash new EMI calculator. So you have to type exactly the file name. So then you can see that EMI calculator. It's coming there. So you have to write title here, okay? So then only it will come in the top actually, title. So it should come over here, not here, okay? So refresh. So here is the EMI calculator. Right. So if you want some background color, so body. So this is BG color. That is, I'll use the hexadecimal values. So DD. You get a gray color. Save this. Alt tab, and then if you press F5, so the color is changed. Right. So next what we'll do is we'll just take a table here. So okay, so close the table. Then we'll use a TR, TD. Alright, so we write as a EMI calculator. So you want two columns, so therefore you can say column span as equal to 2. Then we write TR. So next you require two columns here. So one is to write the amount, okay? So this is the loan amount. And here you need to use the input tag. So input type is equal to text, name is equal to text1. Okay, in some case maybe you'll use the ID, so therefore let me give as ID. Even ID also text1 only. So this is ID text1. So in the beginning the value, we don't want any value, so therefore you can give value is equal to empty. Right, so now save this and then check it out. So it's there here. Okay, so let me bring it to center. So in order to bring it to center, you can write align is equal to center, width is equal to some 40%. Right, so in the top if you give some gap, so we'll use the BR itself. Right, so this EMI calculator bring at center, so therefore you can say align is equal to center. Align center. So, and we want to make it a little bit bigger, so we'll change the font. Okay, so we'll add the style here only. So instead of go to other file, I'll just put the style. So that is a CSS style. So here for the table it is a style, so therefore you can say table. So you want font size, so this is font size colon to rem. So now we can check how much size will be increased. Yeah, it's a 2 rem. So you want to make it a little bit bigger, so 3 rem. So it will quite bigger. Okay, so let 2 is better, let it be there. Fine. So then we want to input also same, so therefore you can write input so loan amount, then rate of interest you required, so you can copy and paste, then the period. So this is rate of interest and this one is period. So in months. So now this is a text 2, this is text 3. So ID also you can change correspondingly. And we record one more submit button. So we'll copy and then paste. So now type is submit. So name calculator. Okay, so this is the bit button, no need of ID, so you can remove it. So let's say calculate. So save, then we'll go back here and then refresh. So you can see that it is displaying now. So we can increase the width size to 60% and we can give some BG color here. Right, so the ways you can give some border also. So this is border is equal to 1. So let it be have some border. Right. So calculate button. So now when you calculate, it should calculate and go with the answer. So this is a loan amount and this is a loan interest and then this is a month. So this data we need to send to the PHP. So in order to send the PHP, you have to use the form tag. So here you can use the form tag. So this is the form. I can give the name, form name. Let's say EMI. A method it is post. So we can post the values. Then action. So where it has to go. So it has to come to the same file. So therefore let it be as a same file. So it's a method is post. And then we have to close the tag. So this is the form tag. So you can parallelly would like to type and watch. So practice. You can pause the video and you can also try this. Fine. So now we'll write PHP over here. So in order to write the PHP, you write PHP To close the PHP code, you have to write PHP this thing. So to use the if condition here, if dollar underscore, so it's a server capital request underscore method, so that is equal to post POST. Then what you want to do, so if it's a post method, then only you have to do this, because first time it is not a post. When you submit, it becomes post. So therefore when you click on the button, then only it should go to the post. So here request method, you have to use a square bracket and also quotes actually. So therefore it should be quoted. Both the sides there should be quote. So this is a request method that is equal to post. Now we need to read the values. What are the values there in the text one? That value we want to read to variable. So therefore you can say $T1, sorry, T1. So that is equal to, otherwise you can take as an amount only. So it is a loan amount. So that is equal to dollar underscore post POST square bracket, and here you need to use the text one. So the value is there in the text one. So therefore it is the text one. Close the bracket and then semicolon. So it makes a statement. Fine. So next one is a rate of interest and then period. So therefore you can write interest int. So this is a text 2. So next one is a time actually. So therefore let's say time. This is text 3. So now this interest we need to divide by 12. Therefore dollar interest is equal to, so this is dollar interest divided by 12. And also you can use the round function here. So because we don't want too much of fractions, so you can use the round dollar interest by 12. And also you need to multiply by percentage, so 100. So therefore you can write two more zeros here. So that makes, so divided by 100, 12 into 100, because 12 months, and then 100 is the percentage. So that makes the percentage here. Now make the formula dollar EMI, that is equal to dollar amount into dollar. So we'll check out the formula. So that is a monthly rate of interest, that is R, that is interest. Then so you have bracket here, you should come on top, then this should come on the bottom. So next is the power actually. So therefore you multiply this, then you can open the bracket. Next is the power. So power is to the power, okay. So here again I use one more, 1 plus, that is time, so dollar time, comma, that is, so time has to come on top. So therefore it is dollar interest, this is, so close the bracket, then division, divided by 1 plus to the power n minus 1. Okay, so let's have one more bracket, power, one more bracket, and this we can copy and paste. So yeah, minus 1. So minus 1, then close the bracket. Then one more bracket, then semicolon. So this is supposed to give the EMI. Okay, so then we'll use the print statement here, print $EMI. See whether it will work or not. So we can come back here. So refresh. Okay, so 1 lakh, so 10%, 60 month. Okay, so there is a problem here, thrown at line 22, division by 0. So the problem is divided by 0. So first let us check it out what happened to interest. So therefore let's say print $int. Okay, so save this, and then if you come back and then refresh this, so you can see that 0 is coming. So why 0 is coming? So here is the round we are using. Okay, so interest is 10% divided by 1200, you'll get a fractions. Okay, so because now we are not given comma decimal values, so it will only return the 0, so therefore it becomes 0. So therefore let give. Okay, so you don't need to use a round only, so nothing will happen to us. So I'll remove the round over here, so no round, no requirement. Let the decimal values, let it become. So we'll have 008.83. Okay, so there is a value we're getting, so that definitely will get the EMI. So now I can take it out this, so only EMI we can take, but EMI we can make it round, so therefore you can say $EMI, that is equal to round EMI comma 0. So we don't want fractions. In case you want two decimal places, we can use the two decimal places. Okay, print problem. So here you have to give semicolon, so therefore there is no semicolon over there. So even small mistakes it won't come, so therefore you need to be careful. Undefined constant EMI, so therefore this is $EMI. So these things will happen in programming, so but careful. So therefore now we are getting the values, so 2124. So let me formulate properly, and then we can display the values in the below this. Okay, so in order to display that, what we can do is, so here is the form, so here is a table, so this is the body. Now again we can use the same PHP string, then we can close the braces here. So you can use the same table again, so therefore I'll copy this table, but this time I'll use the print statement, print so that we are passing the value as a for the PHP. So next I'll take this one. Again you can say print open bracket. So now this time the value is required. So this ID and all is not required. Input is not required. Fine. So here is the EMI amount. And the EMI amount has to come over here. Okay. So this TD has to be there here. Okay. So we are not close the TD here. So let me put TD here also. So now what we can do is here we can close. So for concatenate you can use dot $EMI dot then double quotes, then you have to close. Then you have to close the table, so therefore you can copy the table and you can say print, so table, and then we can close this semicolon, and here also semicolon. So because now we are using this EMI, so this EMI is inside. Okay, so therefore first you need to declare outside. So okay, so EMI is equal to okay, let me make it as empty. Okay, so here we have to close the PHP. So you can see that EMI amount, so the amount is showing over here. So you want exact column, so it should match here only, then you have to give the width here. So this is 40% and here it's supposed to be 60%. Okay, so or else what you can do is easiest way is, so let it be there. So okay, there is a form tag here. Okay. So here also we do the same thing. So this is 40% and here it is 60%. So it's supposed to work. So instead of table, if you use a CSS, okay, right. So here is the amount, is the EMI calculator. If you want to give the break, little bit gap between these two, we can use some break BR here. So this will come over here. But these values is not there, so therefore you can display the values again here also. So in case if you want to display the values, what you can do is we can copy this, we can paste. So here is the loan amount and the corresponding value is amount. Let's check it out once. Okay, so this is the amount. Next one, this is interest, because interest we already divided. So what we can do is we can use one more variable, interest 1 is equal to, so here it is equal to interest, because this one it becomes a fraction, so you want to display the same interest here, so therefore dollar interest. So next one, so this is the time. So now you can see that EMI amount. Okay, so this is interest 1 and this is the interest and this is the period in months. I think it has done the job. So now if I can refresh this, so you can see that, so loan amount 10,000, interest done, period 60 months, and this is the EMI amount. So 2124 is the EMI amount. We can send to right side also, no problem. And if you want to know like what is the total amount you paid, so then you can add this multiplied by this and sorry, this and this, if you multiply you will get the total amount you have paid. So therefore if you want to say what is the total amount you are supposed to pay after 60 months, total amount paid, so that is EMI into, so dollar time. So totally 1,27,482 you supposed to pay. So in that if you want to know exactly what is the interest amount you have paid, if it's 1 lakh easily we can know, but if you want to know for a different amount, so then what you have to do is, so total interest you have to say, so this is the total interest, so that minus amount, that is dollar amount. So 20,482 is the amount you're supposed to pay as interest and 1 lakh is your loan. So that is what it's showing here. Now I can try for 10,000 rupees at 14% interest rate for 24 months. So then you have to say 480 rupees per month and totally this is the amount and this is what the total interest is supposed to pay. So this is how you can easily calculate the EMI So this source code is available in our website. I'll just show you like. So if you go to highblix.com, so here the source code is available. We can copy and then paste. You can call it as a EMI calculator PHP. We'll provide you one link here to download the file itself. You can download the file. So for that you have to go to highblix.com. Okay, so here is a bookmark tab, so you can bookmark it and you can always use this site. So we can improve it in the next step with all these pictures and all, make it more attractive. So we'll try to do this somewhere in future. So if you are interested, you can write us in a comment what you're looking for, and if you're looking for something else, let me know what you're looking. So we try to help you out and we'll teach you like how to do the same in PHP or any other languages. So thank you for watching.